My name is Rachel, and I play on the Marauders team for the OPHL.
And what's your position?
I'm lefty.
And how old are you?
I'm 11 years old.
11? And how long have you played in the OPHL?
Half a season. Like I started last year during right in the middle of it.
Okay, and what makes the OPHL so special?
What makes the OPHL so special is that you can learn, and it's not like you have to it's free, and it's just you get to make new friends, and you just get to have fun.
Okay, and if a kid was thinking about joining the OPHL, what would you say to them?
You should come join because it's really fun and you'll have a blast.
All right, thanks, Rachel.
You're welcome.
All right, great game.
And I'd say to the ref, can you go and help the goalie up because he can't get up. So
they
they prop him up. He wasn't as big as this. What team did you play for?
Flyers.
Flyers. And then and he'd go back into his.
Oh, we're on recording.
Max, you okay? Yeah.
Just relaxing.
Hey Jordan, how's it? How are you?
Good, how about you?
Good. Nobody in there causing interference, right? Because we were told somebody else had a permit for 9:30.
Are you reffing today?
Okay. All right. Oh yeah. Good. And lots of bombers here.
Lots.
Yeah. Sweet.
Here, I just wanted to ask you a couple questions.
Really?
Alright, enjoy your
I
day,
have
guys.
no tie. You don't want to ask Coach Bobby? Get him before he goes.
He's already on his way.
Okay. No sunglasses?
Anything you want.
All right.
Casual interview.
What are you? What you hold it?
Okay.
You're the reporter.
I'm not in it though.
Why?
I'm not supposed to be in it. I am the reporter, but I'll hold it for
Okay.
you.
What's the question?
Okay, so basically, if you could just go over your role in the OPHL.
The puck stops here. That means somebody's got to make a decision. It will be me. And we don't have a committee for everything because we're too small. So to make decisions, the decision should be made in a balanced way so you could apply any rule universally to any team at any time. Sometimes that's difficult. But we have managers that manage, so my job doesn't involve determining what skill level the player is. That's given to the managers. And the managers manage 5 teams each. So here comes a manager now, and he's a manager for the Falcons, the blue team, but he manages the other 5 teams. He rates the other 5 teams' players on an ongoing basis so that when they line up in an equal and fair manner. He's not allowed to rate his own players. So we have a lot of people that do a lot of work, and I think my job as president is to make sure that everybody, all the parents, have an opportunity to put their signature on this league. Every time a team plays, 2 new parents have to come over, and one announces goals and the other one records goals and assists and penalties. So some parents are in helping with hot chocolate. Some parents are over here at different times keeping score and announcing goals. And every parent has to do 2 hours at the park where we man the ice for the community, and they have to shovel, they have to flood, and they have to scrape. So everybody has a job in this league, which is one of the differences between this and any other league. Parents really don't have a place other than as spectators in the MTHL because the coaching staff and the ice time is such that the players are well taught. But here it's more recreational and it's more introductory. So we have as much opportunity for people to be introduced to each other. So if one team's coming for the first half, the second team's coming for the second half, and I introduce them so they all get to know each other. And then sometimes we shift the kids around, and that's one of my jobs, is to level the teams. Maybe I'll take the best player if they've got 2 really good players, and the other team has got none. I'll take one from that team and move him all by the 3rd game. So team leveling, I'm a timekeeper, I'm an overseer, I'm the president, and the puck stops here.
Now, how long has the OPHL been in existence?
Well, we're completing our 45th year. They actually formed the league in 1969, December. They started playing in January of 1970. So we will complete our 45th year this year, actually this month.
And what makes the OPHL so special?
Well, that's one of the things that I just mentioned before, and that is the fact that the parents really have a job. The parents really get an opportunity to put their signature on this league, and their children are aware that the parents have an administrative, I guess, skin. They have skin in the game because they actually support the league through all their efforts. So we have that as well. Short season, outdoor, a lot of fun, hopefully, and yeah, that's basically it. Hands-on. Everybody's hands-on.
And why did you think it was important to, I guess, take the reins and carry on the OPHL tradition?
Well, I was urged to because of who my father was, and my father was the one that started the league, 1969, and he stepped down in 1987 and encouraged me, because I had a young son, to get into the executive, and I had no knowledge of what he did. So I started at the bottom as an assistant coach, and then I became coach, and then my sister and I became coach and assistant coach for the Falcons, the team, and we've kept it on. We've brought new things, new ideas as to how it should be run. It was completely different back then. They had carbon paper in order to do the team list. Everything was written by hand. We now have computers, and we have communications that are simple with the touch of a button, and we have a lot of volunteers that help. We've got community Riley here in the community, and he helps out as head referee, impartial, and he played in the league. So we have a lot to look forward to. A lot of people that meet and become good friends. So there's a lot to be proud of when it comes to this league.
And I guess the last question is, and I was talking to this about Sharon. With Sharon, sorry, I saw a video of when they did the naming of Bruce Reynolds Park, and I was just wondering if you could talk about that a little bit.
Well, that was my dad's happiest day. He paced the floor. He was very ill. I think he died 2.5 weeks later. And he realized at that point, that was the first time that he had any knowledge of the fact that there was a movement, and that was the will of the communities to change the name of the park. And he could not get over the fact that his name would be on that park forever. He was absolutely astounded. He never had a day like that. He walked. He lost 120 pounds, and he could barely make it. But he did walk from the park down to the dedication under his own steam, and he was actually on the podium and talking with Mayor McCallion, driving in the back, with Don Cherry in the back, and you could see that the microphone was slowly descending and somebody would run up behind him and pull up the microphone, and he would say a few words, and the microphone would drop again. So it was a very, very proud moment for all of us. Yeah. And he was very, very pleased. He just kept saying, Bruce Reynolds Park, Bruce Reynolds Park, Bruce Reynolds Park. He kept repeating himself, and he stayed up all night, and he had a wonderful time, and then that was that.
All right, well, I think that's it. Thank you.
you.
Very